course.
Sure, I went to see Terminator Genesis in the cinema, and I remember liking it.
I remember
so
liking it.
Of course I'm going to go see
Yeah, but the reason we
Fate.
liked it was because we saw Terminator 2, and then
we saw
Terminator Genesis.
Yeah.
And Terminator and Terminator 2 are still
they're
within the greatest sci-fi movies of all time.
Yeah.
The big trailer was, of course, the Joker trailer.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to eat humble pie over this one because I said to you during the last show that I've lost enthusiasm for this because it's not the Joker.
How do you feel?
Yeah, that's changed.
The trailer, I must have watched that trailer 20 times.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's absolutely incredible.
The laugh, man. The
laugh.
Yeah, the laugh's spectacular,
yeah.
Apparently he laughs when he's frightened or sad.
Yeah, it's like a nervous tick sort of thing, yeah.
So that's why he's laughing in that scene, and it just got me, like.
Yeah.
That trailer just got me.
It's the bit that I love in it with when he's looking out and he's in the taxi, he's looking out and there's a climb. Or is it a decline in the taxi?
Declines in the taxi.
And he's just smiling like
and he just smiles at him.
Find his purpose.
Yeah,
like,
it just...
Yeah, when I go out there, can he announce me as the Joker?
As Joker, yeah.
Yeah.
I did love the bit when you could tell that he's finally snapped him. So he's in the hospital, I think, with his mum's death at the bed. And you could hear he's been mentioned his name. And he's all smiling and he realises they're
nobody's laughing now.
Yeah. Like, you can just see
he snaps.
in the eyes, he just snaps.
I just thought, and this whole thing online that's going on about how it's going to glorify, white incels
what
and all this crap.
Hell was
Can
that?
Can I just make the point that in the trailer he clearly makes out with Zazie Beetz?
Yeah.
So he's not like a sad singleton.
No.
She is a beautiful woman, and the fact that he manages to get her as the female interest in this movie, fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I loved all the other ones who played the Joker, but like this one, I'm really, really looking forward to because like this is going to be more, for me, it looks like it's going to be more dark and gritty. Like I heard people saying, I don't know if it's true or not, but like Batman's not in this. This is just
Bruce Wayne's in it.
Bruce Wayne's in it, but he's a kid.
But he's not.
Yeah.
This is just him.
No, he's only like 10 or 12 or something.
Thomas Wayne will have a bigger role than Bruce Wayne does.
Thomas Wayne's the guy that punches him. Know the scene where he's like, "Do you think this is funny?" And then he punches him. That's Thomas Wayne.
Thomas Wayne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
but
Bruce's
still,
dad.
Because that's the one thing I think with a Joker movie is like he always, we all used to it, like, oh, Batman's going to come in and smack him and beat him up and stuff.
No, this is before.
I like that, but I want to see just Joker snap.
It's just the fact that I'm looking at this through the weird twisted window of this is Cesar Romero's Joker for 2019. Because he's dressed like him and he has the whole like comedy performance.
He feels more like Heath Ledger's Joker to me, though.
I think I'm getting that.
You can see that, yeah, but like just the outfits that he wears.
Yeah.
It just looks like Cesar Romero's Joker.
But the funny thing about it is, I can't help. I don't know if you've seen the post that I put on that and Following the Nerd about how this might be tied to the other movies. Did you read this post?
No.
Right, some guy online, and I've checked it out since it's in the trailer. He realised that in the movie there's a scene, the scene like near the end where all the clowns are running down the street?
Yeah.
In that scene, there's a man and a woman and a little boy coming out of the cinema, and on the wall is the poster for Excalibur. Which is
Thomas
the poster that was on
Bruce.
the wall at the start of Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
And from the trailers I'm reading that apparently the movie is very much, did that really happen? Is this all really in his head? How much of this is true? How much is... And I think if they really want to, they could retcon this and put it in the DCU.
Yeah.
And it's also interesting to me that the movie's not called The Joker.
It's called
Joker.
Yeah.
Like as in he's not the Joker, he's a Joker. I'm an idea.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think he could be the precursor to the Joker.
So kind of like what they did, I don't know if you've been watching Gotham.
Yeah, it's the same idea. See, in the comics, you're talking about this idea that the Joker is like an id. He's like a, he's like a disease almost, like a virus.
It just travels on to the next person, madness. Yeah, I like that.
I think, if they really want to, and this might be a spoiler, but from what I'm reading, I don't think he dies.
Yeah.
In the movie.
I wouldn't say so. I'd say they'd want him to.
Yeah, because they're talking about a sequel.
Yeah.
And other movies set in this kind of reality and stuff. So, but I think if they really wanted to, they could tie this into...
I don't see the point just killing him off in the first movie. Like keep it going.
Yeah. Ironically, that's the one thing that I loved in Batman and Robin, was when they went to Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, and you see like the Riddler's costume and all hanging up.
Because before that, they just killed the characters. Just like, well, just kill you. And then in Batman and Robin, I remember thinking, that movie was utterly shit.
Yeah.
But it nodded to the bigger Batman universe.
Yeah. That and the fact that like Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze are sharing a cell at the end of it.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah, Joker, as I say, I take humble pie on this. I wasn't excited for it, and I'm very, very excited for it.
Yeah.
I really can't wait.
Well, it's getting rave reviews and all as well. Like everyone's saying it's loved it.
But the only thing I hope, and I really, really hope, is that movie studios don't look at this and go, "Oh, let's make all our superhero movies like this now."
No.
Yeah.
And they will. Studios are going, if this movie does well, and there's a good chance this movie will do well, that they're going to all be like, "Oh, let's do all."
The same worry was there for Logan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that hasn't really affected a lot of movies.
Yeah. But you could argue that Birds of Prey is going down the R-rated route, and
Yeah,
Deadpool,
but I mean, it's the exception, it's not the rule at this point.
I think in fairness, this is like the test of watch, but I think there's going to be people actually smart enough to go, well, that was nice, they had their thing, let's have our thing.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
Well, that's what I'm thinking people.
But I'm definitely okay with the idea of studios thinking we can make this movie for $10 million rather than $200 million.
Yeah.
I'm very okay with that. Let's go back to the practical effects. Let's go back to good writing. Let's go back to down and real. And I'm okay with that because, as I said, Birds of Prey apparently is being made that way, and from the visuals, it looks like it's going to be pretty damn good. So, but yeah, I do think this is going to be pretty exciting. It's the end of October, isn't it? Comes out here.
It is, yeah. It's Halloween movie.
Halloween movie. What else? Tom Holland has apparently resigned himself to the fact that Sony and Spider-Man are now bedfellows.
Yep.
Apparently Sony and Marvel are still in negotiations.
Still,
there is still hope.
Right, okay.
But apparently what I'm hearing is, and I'm going to read this, is that Sony want Tom Holland to appear in Venom 2 or even Venom 3. Even if Marvel takes back control of the solo films, this agreement would also extend to any of their other Marvel-related movies that Peter Parker could be a part of. So, for instance, Spidey could turn up in Kraven the Hunter, but be in Captain Marvel 2.
Do it.
Yeah.
Just ties it all together.
Do it.
I don't think Marvel will bite. I think Kevin Feige has been resistant to this all along. The big rumour as well was that Tom Holland did actually film a scene for Venom.
For Venom, yeah.
From what I'm gathering, he wouldn't have been named as Peter Parker or anything, but he would have been in a scene.
Yeah, and everyone that would watch it would just instantly recognize
Peter Parker,
him,
yeah. And remember Tom Holland said a long time ago that he was meant to be in Spider-Verse as well, but just scheduling, he couldn't do it. I think Marvel just were like, nope.
But, I just do it to keep the peace. It
was all about the buck, like.
Yeah. I know, but that's annoying as hell. There's money. Let's have them in here. That's having that. No, that's going to cost too much.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I don't see the harm in having him in Venom. I just do it. But, so Tom Holland said there's definitely more to come. We sat down with some of the creatives and we pitched Spider-Man 3, which is going to be something very special. It's going to be something very different. I'm very grateful that Marvel changed my life and allowed my dreams to come true, and Sony are allowing me to continue living that dream. It's really exciting, the ideas that we have now. We can expand Spider-Man's world and bring new characters into it, crossovers with other people. It's really very exciting, and it's only going to get bigger and better from here, which is great.
Josh, I would have preferred it had Tom Holland been in the first Venom.
So would I.
Because at least it would have made more sense. Because do you know where I think he would have been in? In that 6-month time gap.
Yeah.
That's where Spider-Man would have been in.
Well, I remember watching it going, that if they decide to retroactively put this into the MCU, that's where it goes. Yeah, definitely.
Because the symbiote gets on Peter Parker first.
Yeah.
He goes through the whole Venom saga thing. He strips it off him. It goes into your Mad Woman or whoever it was, and then that gets passed on to Tom Hardy.
I remember coming out of the cinema going, they clearly wrote that ambiguous 6 months in there so they could down the line put Spider-Man in there.
Definitely.
Plus the fact you don't know why, Eddie Brock left New York and stuff, and it had something to do with the newspaper, and so I definitely think I'd have to watch it again, but I definitely remember at the time thinking quite clear that they left that open there.
Goes,
But yes, final bit of news. I don't know if you watched this. Did you watch the trailer for Jojo Rabbit?
Yes. Oh,
so happy!
Brilliant.
That film. Do you ever get that happiness where you almost feel like you might cry?
Yes.
You're giddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had that watching that trailer. I watched that trailer. I must have watched it 10 times.
I can't believe there's a rendition of David Bowie's Heroes in this that's in German.
In German.
That's unbelievable.
In German. And the bit where today we're going to burn books. I I just
No,
fell in love with that.
Was the two of them sitting there going, "Who will we blame us?" Burn the house down or blame it on Churchill?
Yeah, or negotiate that also.
I like the treat like the Clarice is like an Anne Frank type character. They treat her like a monster that lives upstairs.
Yeah, with her fingers come out the door.
Yeah, and
Hitler's like, that was intense.
Yeah,
and it just as well like the bit at the end where he's like, nothing makes sense anymore, and Hitler's eating a unicorn's head.
Yeah,
what was that?
Yeah, he's just eating a unicorn's head, and then like he's like, it's a really bad time to be a Nazi.
I'm excited.
I honestly, I showed that trailer to my kids, and my son's got a wee political head and all on him, and he was like, "Please tell me I can go and see that." Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't."
I think that's mandatory.
I don't think there's any reason why. I don't think it's going to be in 18s or whatever. I think it looks like it's going to be PG or 12s or my wife loved it. I've showed it to a couple of mates. They were all like, "This looks incredible."
Yeah.
That's the sort of movie that we need right now.
It is.
Honestly, for me, I watched like What We Do in the Shadows, and coming from What We Do in the Shadows to this, I'm there.
Yeah, but honestly, Hunt for the Wilder People.
That's on my
I'm telling you.
Can I be honest? What We Do in the Shadows, I think I've said this to you before. I have tried to watch that film. Honestly, must have tried 10 times, and I can't.
Not the film, the
TV series. I hear
the TV series is incredible.
The movie, it's one of those movies, where you think you're missing something because everybody's like, this movie's amazing.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
I can agree with you in that, because for me, I enjoyed it. But I enjoyed the TV series a hell of a lot.
Do you know what I think is wrong with What We Do in the Shadows movie? Is that the opening is spectacular.
Yeah.
It is fantastic, but then there's a certain little speed bump halfway through, almost, and you struggle to get up over it, but then the rest of the road's smooth.
I always seem to get to...
The werewolves.
Is that the guys that meet in the street?
Yeah, we're werewolves, not werewolves.
That is where I always get to.
What happens there?
I don't know. I just always get to there, and you go to make a cup of tea, or you go to put the kids to bed, and you come back and you're like, I'm just going to put on Terminator.
Yeah.
I just never, I have genuinely sat down several times, couldn't get past it.
Well, I'll be honest with you, it was the second time that I got through it.
Yeah.
The first time I got distracted and watched something else. I think I watched Star Wars, was after it, and then went back
to
it.
Yeah.
But the TV show, I had to keep watching it. But seeing this movie, like when this comes out, I'm there. I am there to watch it. I cannot wait to see it.
Well, this looks amazing. It really absolutely made my week watching that trailer. I just couldn't believe how good it is, and
I'm actually surprised they made it like all to do with Hitler and stuff like that. You're right. I will agree with you. We need something like this. This kind of
stuff we need.
We need,
yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Because it is. Like, an off for instance, nowadays it's all a bunch of snowflakes. They need to melt.
And if everybody's being called a Nazi, well, we may as well have a laugh at Nazis.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's go and have a chuckle at the Nazis.
Yeah, because again, like we were sitting watching Indiana Jones there, and just like Nazis, they're the slime of the earth.
Yeah.
And that sort of thing. It's like in this day and age, you can say that in a movie because the Nazis may get offended.
Yeah.
What reality is this?
I know.
I don't like it.
But yeah, no, it's such a good movie, and Sam Rockwell being in it as well that's a winner right there as well. I think that's Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
And Stephen Merchant.
Yeah, and Scarlett Johansson as well.
That's surprising. She's playing the mum. It's like brilliant. This makes me watch.
Love that little teaser at the end as well. Whenever they drop the freaking bazooka.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh God."
So blasé.
It's the bit with the knife, like they're throwing.
Yeah, it bounces off the tree.
Stabs himself.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But yeah, funny you're saying about how that was made under Fox.
Yeah, Fox Searchlight. Yeah.
And apparently Disney are very apprehensive about releasing it.
I'd say the ground.
Just release it already, will you?
I think that's why it's going like the Venice Film Festival. It's going out. They're going to test the waters.
Yeah.
But from what I'm hearing, they're very, very worried about releasing it. They think it might be too risky.
Honestly, they
just
need to be risky.
Just release it.
Yeah, go ahead and release it.
They need to be risky. Come on, if you're going to be, that's to do all the PG friendly stuff. You're going to be trapped in that. You need a little bit of a bit of madness there. And honestly, that's perfect.
Yeah, you need to have a laugh at the craziness.
Well, think about this: would you rather be sitting watching every movie now, going, "Oh, that's good, that's boring. I didn't really enjoy it." Do you want to go and watch mad movies like this?
Exactly.
2020.
That's exactly the kind of movies, and this is why everybody should go and see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood as well.
Yeah.
Movies made by proper auteurs, guys that are prepared to take chances with their movies. Because the problem is that even films like Joker, you know, not in a million years would Disney make that movie.
Oh, no, hell no.
Definitely not.
And Disney owns so much of the market now that it's up to people that have crazy ideas to make those movies.
We need that now, because that's what I'm saying. Like, you need that spark of life now.